My bad. I plugged my phone up, but it really wasn't plugged up. It's like halfway in. See, you would think I'll be a little more professional by now, but hell no. Excuse me. It's another thing. Well, I wanted Corey to come back so he could tell us how the hell he gets so damn smart. Yeah, man, this shit is fire. I was like, man, I'll cut this shit off. But I was like, man, it was like freaking 10 people in there. That's fucked up. Me to go to sleep without saying bye. After this motherfucker went dead. Damn G phone. Damn cheap ass phone. This shit's business. You'll never see me with a $800 phone, and they got these. Right? You might see me with an $800 grill in my mouth though. Because you could keep that forever. After a year, you be trying to get that new phone. That shit's dumb. I hear you. You need more memory. You need more battery life. You need more. You need more. Every year you need more. I remember I used to watch the Z guys. The Zeitgeist. Oh, that shit was tight. I don't know if anybody ever got into the Zeitgeist, but the Zeitgeist was on hit. There we go. I appreciate it. Hey, yeah, so Corey, how the hell you get so damn smart and you didn't go to school? What's his name? ORB? What's the dilly ORB? What's that graph network? I'll write it down. I don't know nothing about it, but you know, sometimes I don't have nothing to do. I'll look that shit up. Oh, blueface, because I was watching videos and my phone went dead, and I was watching the blueface video. That little nigga blowing up, blueface. And there's a lot of stuff I don't like about him, but it's a few things that I do like about him, and it's his hustle. A dude hustle like he from another country, like that nigga Sheck West. I ain't go nowhere. I left community college and went to trade school where I learned computer tech. I went to trade school too. That's funny. Got a lot in common. I've been working since 16 at Verizon for 19 years, bro. Damn. Been at Verizon for you in corporate or you in the store? Salesman. He trashed though. Yeah, that shit is. I wasn't too fond about him either. Blueface. I think it was weak. Yeah, it's the same shit I said. But then out here in LA, they play that song, Bust It, Bust It, Bust Down, Baby, Bust. And they kept playing. So I started listening to his story. And then, he's just a little hungry dude that broke through, made the right connections, and it's coming up. I don't know. I don't know if he got with 6ix9ine baby mama. I know he got a little light skinned girl and some kid because they was on the Big Boy show. And this blunt is freaking got me light now. I just got light all of a sudden. That's Lanes. What's up? Pothead. What's up, the Pothead? Yo, 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 crypto fam. What it be like? Man, see? I don't even remember Pothead. Hey, no disrespect. Wait, did you? I think because you changed your picture. A lot of people changed their picture. Listen to it. I seen him, but haven't listened to his tracks yet. They all the same. Yeah, they all the same. Yeah, my bad, Rain. Dropped you like that. My phone went dead. I was trying to wait for it to charge up, but I was like, let me just. My laptop was already open, and I was bumping Blueface. Well, it came on, in the random videos it'd be picking. I'm a tech for business. I climb poles sometimes. Oh, okay. So you in the field, but you in the business relationship. So you do all that big wiring, big systems. And help my first home. Hell yeah. I should have stayed in the mud. Feel my business visitor. Check me out on Instagram. Man, I don't even have an Instagram, but I got a business Instagram and I will add you. Laundry? That's dope. Think about machines. See, that's what it's about. Getting your foot in the door with something and keep going. Yep, I feel that. Nigga still got time. I will. I will check the web. I'm a darknet webmaster. Hey, the darknet is, you know, that's low key how what got me in the big point was with that darknet. Lotus, not Lotus, Lotus Laundry. You been to Thailand? Because Lotus is a Thai word, Thai flower, Silk Road. Yeah, Silk Road is the original. That's the original. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been, Thailand is where it all started for me because that's the first time I felt free. That's the first time I felt like I wasn't budgeting. That's the first time I felt like happiness, comfortable, everything. Original Dawn. Yeah, that's that's the original. That's where it all began. How long ago? Fuck, that should have been like 10 years. Silk Road. That shit's like 10 years old. Man, I remember the first day I got to Thailand, I stayed in a hostel. I knew better not to stay in a hotel. And this white girl, she was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just hanging out." She's like, "Go with us. We're going to the freaking, what was it, a weekend market in Bangkok." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool. I'm just gonna chill here. It's hot out there." And she's like, "So what? Let's go. Come on, we're leaving now." I'm like, "All right, let me grab some shit." And man, I had 20 friends through the whole trip. 2 months. I backpacked for 2 months, and that was like the first. That wasn't the first night because I went to a party town. I went to Pattaya, and then I went back to Bangkok. If y'all know about Pattaya, that's where it's at. What part did you visit? I went all over. I went to every city I tried to. I took buses and taxis and local buses, and yeah, I took the cheapest transportation from one city to the next, and I slept in that city. Even if they didn't have like a bar or nothing, like the locals will pop out beer and you just break them off some bread, and that's where the party's at. You've been there, but I'm still trying to get my first whole Bitcoin. And I'm set. What? First whole Bitcoin? They only $3,000 right now. I would. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't buy Bitcoin, but me personally, I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. Like I own. I think I keep in. What's that? I don't even know what it's called anymore. Freaking Coinbase, Coinbase Pro. I think I have three, a third, and I turned it into Litecoin just recently, playing with it. But I got a third worth of cryptocurrency in Coinbase. My freaking what the fuck is this account called? My hit BTC is freaking locked. All my other trading platforms where I got some crypto is locked, and I've been hitting up the support to get them unlocked, but that shit is like I don't even want to look at it. That shit's depressing. I want to look at it when it pop. I don't want to look at it when it's. I don't even care what's in there no more. It's like I look at it like it's gone. Bangkok is off the hook. Gotta watch out for ladyboys if that's not your thing. If that's if that's not your thing, if that's not your thing, that is. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Ladyboys is tricky. One thing I can honestly say is in the United States, we're like masculine and we're like anti-gay and whatever. But out there, I found myself like on the dance floor. But remember, you dance different. Outside of the US, you don't dance the same way. You out there, you dance like nerds, you know what I'm saying? You dance like freaking Charlie Brown, you freaking you right here and you over there. So in that situation, I go to the dance floor feeling good. And it's just, I look at him and I realize, oh, that's a lady boy. Oh, that's a lady boy. I don't get off the dance floor. I just still do my thing. Woo, 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 woo. The lady boys out there is cool. They not aggressive. As long as that's not your type, then you not they type. It's real simple. It's just Patia, you naughty boy. You know about Patia, huh? Patia's love Patia. Patia is the first place I went to a club and every girl wanted to dance. All right, you know how you go to a club and you lucky if you could dance with one girl. Patia, you go into the club. I went to this after hour that had pure hip hop music. That shit was bumping. And the girls go there once they get off work, whether they street workers, bartenders, waitresses, hotel attendants, um, uh, working girls, more working girls. It's all different types, and they all just like want to have a good time. And they all got their own drinks. They be pouring you a drink for you to sit at their table, and I'm like, I'm already got a drink. I'm with her. Like they just non-stop. That place is crooked. That's dope as fuck. Trying to go soon. Yeah, just you got to. Days by Monroe. Man, see, I ain't even pay attention. I got this email talking about like 10 altcoins coming off of the what was that? Bitrix. Yeah, I got some shit in Bitrix too. And they was like, yeah, we getting rid of these 6 coins right here. It's no longer going to be trading on our platform. So we getting rid of our wallets. So they was like, you got 90 days to remove those coins. And so I'm like, I didn't recognize the coin. I looked up the coin. The coin was worth 3 cents. I had 700. I'm like, you know what? I don't even feel like moving those coins and finding the wallet. Get those things the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's embarrassing. It was like less than 3 cents. I think it was like 90 cents total or something if I would have moved it. It was not worth it. Back to Thailand, man. I actually went 3 times. Actually, these chains right here are from Thailand on 2 separate trips. So what I would do is I'll go out there with a budget, and then I'll budget through the whole trip. I'll try to save as much money as possible, and then when I leave, I'll take home, a souvenir, and my souvenir will be a chain. So I went on 3 times, and the first time I went, I couldn't afford it. Second time, I got a small one, and the second time I got one a little bigger. So that was my little trophies that I brought back. Yeah, when I came to US, people laughed at how I danced. Brady. Yeah, because but that way of dancing, the European style is so much funner. It's like it's less pressure on the girls and it's less pressure on you as a man because the last thing you want to do is get rejected. And the last thing she want to do is have some dude jump on her booty and give me the booty, give me. You know. So, you dance like a freaking like a nerd, it's a less of a chance that she gonna run away. And then you could say, I danced with her. And I danced with her. And I danced with this fucking lady boy. But don't worry about that motherfucker. Dance with them. Yeah, dance with everybody. Let's see what else. If I get a chance, GOA, India is crazy. Oh, Goa. Beautiful beaches, some awesome parties. I met many people that traveled India. One thing about backpacking Southeast Asia, you meet other backpackers, tons. I'm talking like hundreds. Sometimes you can't even find a hostel because they're all sold out during the high backpacking season. And you meet these people that basically travel the world. I'm sure freaking Brady know about it. Same way people travel Europe. A lot of Europeans travel Southeast Asia. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about India. I heard like people describe it as the best description that stuck with me was that people can cry because of like, something sad or because of fear or whatever reason that will make a person cry. And then they can laugh and be as happy as they can be having a good time all in the same day. Like, that's India. It's freaking crazy. I know this crazy white dude. He was my friend on Facebook for years. I met him in Cambodia. This dude is an expat living in Cambodia. And I actually went back to Cambodia like 3 years later with another friend, and we seen him. And we built a good bond, and I was real happy with our relationship. He ended up being from LA originally, and his just way of looking at things was a lot different. But he was a conservative because on Facebook he started posting that Trump that Trump shit, and I freaking deleted him. I deleted him. I was like, I don't want to be friends with anybody who supports Trump. So I started deleting all my friends that like Trump, and it took me a while to stop, because I still have some friends that that supports Trump, and I just have them on my Facebook just so I can practice my debate, practice my conversation. And I feel bad for deleting them. Maybe I should undelete them. Um, but yes, bro, I love to party with you. You see, we're headed to Acapulco, Mexico, February 13th for a huge convention. Google acupuncture and and Acapulco and Acapulco. Got it. That shit freaking tricked me. All right, I'm gonna write it down. Acapulco. All right, I'll check it out. What is that? February 13th. I'll write that down too. Man, we went to on a cruise for New Year's. It was all right. Went to Ensenada. It was all right. Food was fucking horrible. Don't go on Carnival Cruise and think the food is gonna be good. Mm-mm. That shit was fucking. I've been on a Carnival Cruise like 8 years ago, and the food was bomb, all of it. But now that shit is garbage. I appreciate it. And all the foolishness he's involved in. It's not about Trump. It's the diehard for the Republican Party. Silly to me. I have a few friends like that. You know, it's not even the diehard for the Republic. Well, okay, you're right. Some people are diehard Republicans, but then there's some people who identify with white supremacy. And to prove this is when white supremacy was at its evilest, like when people were getting hung and just all of these bad things were happening, there was people who were for that. There were people who were like, yeah, this is how it should be. We should hang him, you know. So it's like, people who sometimes are for that type of brutality. And then you gotta ask yourself why. And then after a bunch of debates, you come up with, oh, it's to maintain finances. Even though a lot of people, these people who do the dirty work don't have no money, but they feel like they will if they just keep them down. Government workers, that's another one. Some people live check to check, even no matter how we think they are doing. Like we think government workers is doing good, but they still live in paycheck to paycheck. Some people are leaders and some like to be led. Some people are innovators and some stuck in the past. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Jay-Z said it in a rhyme. He said, I taught you niggas how to be leaders, but all you ever wanted to be was soldiers. And I was like, whoa. And we strive, trip out on this. We strive is like something that's supposed to shape a leader. So Corey, I know you a leader, an entrepreneur, my nigga. You got into freaking laundry from technical communications. Went to a trade school, educated yourself. I know you gonna do what's necessary to win. Something in you. A lot of brothers don't have that drive, unfortunately. You know, most cats will drop out of school and get a job and be stuck there forever. Most cats will drop out of school, get a job, and then start a business. It just doesn't. That's not the most common route. I mean, I'm sure freaking Brian will or Brady from Europe. The motherfuckers come here knowing what was necessary to be successful in this capitalism is you got to take advantage of the labor. You know, that's the point of American values. It's cheap labor. You know, uh, but in order to realize that, you got to get out of this place. You know, it's very hard to discipline yourself with all of the distractions, especially if you are a follower. So I was thinking, man, if I can get people out the country, they'll come back as being leaders, but it's not necessarily true. They got to be a leader before they leave, and then when they come back, they even more destined to prosper and to make those leaps and take those risks. Yeah, I grew up in LA. Uh, to tell you the truth, I get chill bumps because there's a lot of reasons on why I made it. Number one, I was fast. You ain't got to be the fastest, but you just can't be the slowest. Number two, my dad was around, so I didn't have to join a gang, but I affiliated with every neighborhood. There's many gangs in LA, and you walk to school. Your school is 10 blocks away. You walking through 3 or 4 different neighborhoods. And if you sell dope, you got to be cool with those neighborhoods in order to get dope, in order to sell to a freaking smoker. Because if you sell dope to a smoker in somebody else's hood and they see you, you in trouble, you know. But if you know and you just walking through, they ain't gonna fuck with you. They'll just be like, yo, what up? Be like, yo, what up? Cool. Keep it pushing. And if you post it up, you better be posted up with one of them. And while you posted up with one of them and the smoker walk up, you better not say shit. That's they customers. Just rules to the game. You follow those basic rules, and you be cool. And you gotta talk to everybody. You gotta treat all these motherfuckers like they your homeboy. As soon as shit crack off, be the first one out. Don't let nobody say they seen you freaking do this or do that. Nope. You see me run. But yeah, and then that's just like freaking high school shit, like junior high. Then when I got into high school, I got lucky. I had a baby. It wasn't even biologically mine, but I thought it was. And by me having a baby, I had somebody that depended on me, and I was not making enough money selling dope to raise a kid. So I went back to school, got my GED, uh, freaking did the little basic stuff, bro. Started with the basics. Go back to high school. Got a little job at the Forum in Inglewood where the Lakers play. Oh man, that was the first time I seen money, my dude. I seen so much money. I seen so many stars. I seen Tupac, my nigga. I seen that nigga Martin. I saw Martin was up. The next day, that nigga was like, "What up?" Then I met a lot of great people. MC Pooh was the homie. That shit was lights, camera, action. I used to sell ice cream at the Forum. Like I didn't have no good job. I was 16 years old selling ice cream. I used to walk up and down the stairs. Ice cream, ice cream. I remember one time I seen that bro, Carmen Electra. She was with that nigga Dennis Rodman. It was when Dennis Rodman came to the Lakers. This was like in 99, 98, 97, somewhere around there. I was there for 4 seasons, 96, 97, 98, and 99. 4 seasons. When Shaq came, Shaq changed everything. Shaq was the homie. He told you what's up. If he seen you walking by, he'd be like, "What's up?" He wasn't one of those that be like fake niggas. Nah, Shaq was. Shaq could see you, and if you look away, he'd be like, "Yo, what's good?" I'd be like, "Oh, what up, Shaq? Chilling." You know. But that nigga Kobe was a bitch. I mean, that nigga wouldn't look at you. He'll look away. Nah, I didn't see Ice. I know a lot about Ice Cube. I know his kids. Because LA is like a small town, you know, when you live in it. Kobe is, man, I never liked Kobe. And the funny shit was, me and Kobe was the same age. He was like 17 years old, starting for the Lakers. I was 17 years old, head ice cream man. I was like, man, that's fucked up. This nigga fucking doing this thing, and I'm selling ice cream. But that job helped me out a lot. That's the first time I seen people go in their pocket and have like $1,000 of spending money for the night. You know, like, damn, you got $1,000 just to spend tonight? Fuck. You know, that shit opened my eyes up. Little boy from the hood. I'm like, man, how did you get that? How the fuck did you get that? And people would tell me, you know, give me little advice because I was young. So they talked to me like if I was a kid or something. Yo, I sold sodas and candy at 17 at Yankee Stadium. Oh, you from New York? I knew Shaq from from what's that? Oh, I heard Newark. Okay. He bought a movie theater in town about 10 years ago. Yeah, okay, so after he retired. Yeah, Shaq is a cool dude. That's why he's doing so well. That's why he got so many commercials. That's why his kids is doing well. That's why his wife is doing well. He's a really positive person. I think it's that ice cream, nice dreams. But yeah, that shit was nigga. I seen that nigga Evander Holyfield. Let me tell you this one real quick. This is my favorite one. Evander Holyfield was with that nigga LL Cool J, right? I think Evander Holyfield just beat Mike Tyson for the first time, so he still had his ears. You know, I remember because it was like I'm paying attention to him, and his face was stupid. His eye sockets was deep in his head, like his eyebrows and this bone was like way out here, and his eyes is like deep in his head. So it's like if you try to punch him, like you won't touch his eye, you'll just hit this or some shit. And he had a big ass chin, and he was hungry. But like every vendor that walked by, this nigga looked at him like he was wearing a mini skirt or some shit. He's like, "You come here." And then Evander Holyfield, hell yeah, I'm gonna go sell you some shit right away. I get this nigga ice cream and he just start opening it. He don't give me no money, ask the price, nothing. He just start opening it. It was Ben and Jerry's, so it's in a box. Then he pulls it out the box and then it's in a bag. He rips open the bag, like big ass bite, freaking half the ice cream. And then he looks at LL. LL is like, yeah, give me one. So I give one to LL. And I guess LL see how Evander Holyfield ate it. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna try to eat it like this nigga. So I'm sitting there like, yo, that's freaking 850, my dudes. And then like they like not paying attention to me. I'm like, yo, that shit's 850. And they looked at me like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, and for a second, I was like, I should let these niggas have it because this is my idol. I think that nigga LL had just came out with Phenomenon, so he out there promoting his album and shit. And I'm like, man, these is my fucking dudes right here. And I'm like, hell nah, because I'm a little thug at the time. I was like 17. I'm like, I was like, y'all niggas supposed to be millionaires. And they looked at me like, psh, we ain't. So Evander Holyfield's like, okay, I'll give you some money. He goes in his pocket, nigga pulls out all his money and puts it in his lap and goes through it again and finds me $8 or $9. And I'm like quick as hell, like with the change, because I've been doing this shit for a while. So as soon as he pulls back his hand, he notices, oh, the change is already in my hand. And he goes, oh, no, 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 no. You can keep this 50 cents. And I'm like, oh, you're so kind. And I walk off. That nigga wanted another ice cream later and he did the same shit. And I had to tell him the same thing. And I felt bad, like in hindsight, talking to them like that. But when I was in that moment, I was hustling for every dollar, you know what I mean? And these niggas is millionaires and trying to make a little youngster feel like I gotta give him the ice cream for free. Hell nah. What's the deal? Uchi. Same thing twice. Nah. Man, that was a good time though. I think back and that was fucking dope. I mean, I seen Jay-Z. But anyway, that shit changed my life. But then I think what really was getting out of LA. Because after that, I think the Lakers had went to the new stadium in Inglewood, lost their stadium. Inglewood popping right now. They got a new stadium. They building two of them. But and then I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I ended up moving to San Diego. But San Diego is like hella conservative. It's like going from freaking LA to San Diego. I mean, it's going from freaking one extreme to the other. But it ain't extreme conservative like the South, but man, they was going for fucking who was his name? Was going against Obama, McCain. Oh man, they was McCain lovers. I'm sure they Trump lovers too. I haven't been out there. Have I ever seen Easy E? No, I never seen Easy E. I think when Easy E died, what's crazy is I knew a lady that worked for Easy E. She lived right across the street, and we used to be on the street drinking all the time. Man, we was like 17, 16, and we'll be out there drinking. And she come out one day crying, telling us about Easy E in the hospital. And we like, okay, whatever. And sure enough, we go home and on the news, boom. I don't know if it was the same day, the next day, 2 days later, but sure enough, it was true. Easy E was in the hospital. Yeah. It's small in LA. Like, man, the word get around the street before the news hear it. It's weird like that. I know you hear like in jail, like how the word get around jail before it get out on the street. I don't know, but that should be really happening. Fucking Tupac. Nigga, I seen that nigga Tupac when he got out of jail. He was with Suge. And he was sitting there just like this. I seen him from the side. He was sitting on the floor. I seen him twice. I had to go back around and look at him again, and then I forgot about him. But he was sitting there like this. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga ain't even blinking or nothing. So I went around. I went to go do something, and I came back. I seen that nigga. Same shit. Same shit. No, this was just little kid shit. Man, this was just little kid shit. You know that dude, Jerry Buss, was the owner of the Lakers, and that dude used to give out a lot of tickets to kids. I'm talking like 100 tickets to kids every game. So every game it'd be like these crazy ass, like badass kids there. And yeah, badass girls. Like he used to give them the girls' homes. And these girls' homes, like it's a lot of girls' homes in LA. It's probably a lot of girls' homes everywhere. But these girls didn't have no home. It'd be like 30 of them. And they'll show up, and they'll have their whole section. And yeah, all them girls, their little thing be itching. I mean, I'll be selling my ice cream. And they be like, ooh, I want some ice cream. I'm like, come get it. Yeah, they love that shit. Lakers played the Bulls. I'm sure they did a couple times. Lakers play the Bulls all the time. Oh, today? Is LeBron back? We wait for LeBron to come back. I actually switched to a Clipper fan because I didn't like Kobe, man. I did not like Kobe. He's the same age as me, and he didn't listen to Shaq. Fuck that. Can't be a Laker fan no more. But recently, I went back. I switched. You could switch. I did another switch. I switched from the Rams. No, from the Raiders to the Rams. Because you know who's gonna win the Super Bowl. And you gotta switch to the Rams right now. Everybody gotta switch to the Rams. So I ain't gonna be mad. Come on, switch to the Rams. That was Tupac's first NBA game. Oh, okay. I seen that documentary. So yeah, you're right. You're right. So uh Tupac described it as one of the best times of his life. That shit came out his mouth. Hell no. Did you see that documentary, guy? All right, yeah. So I seen that one too. He's like, that was the best time of my life, Tupac. And nigga, how is that the best time of your life and you sitting like this? I had to go back around to see if that was truly what I seen. And even my boy Steve was there. Um, what's that dude? Freaking Bud Light or that dude that freaking had Britney Spears on the picture, whatever. One of his homeboys. He worked there too with me. And he was like, "You see Tupac?" I'm like, "Yeah." He looked crazy. And he's like, "Let me go see him again." And then later on, we laughed about it. Like, that nigga looked like he was taking a picture. That shit was funny. The status he was, oh, the statue, like a statue. Yeah. He was probably, he had to be high. Stupid high. Fresh out of jail, first time smoked that Cali Kush, nigga. Yeah. I believe that's the best freaking um, reasoning behind that shit I've heard. Man, this lighter is dead. I need to go light that joint. Yeah, but man, Tupac was the shit. Tupac, I tell you why. I tried to figure out why did Tupac make me feel the way he made me feel. Hey, I hear you, Corey. Hey, good looking out, players stopping by. Much love. Hey, we gonna connect. You got my email address? I'll give it to you. It's KENN619 at gmail.com. KENN619 at gmail.com. Hey, but yeah, so I had to try to get into the psychology. It's like because I hated Biggie, I hated Puffy, I hated freaking the Fugees, I hated anybody from New York that nigga Tupac talked about. For sure, Corey, I'll holler. Right, that's a good way to put it. You know what's up. You use the word ramming from the heart, and he was ramming in your heart. And I tried to figure out how. Okay, but ramming is like he was ramming, and he used these words to touch your heart by saying like, "I only hang out with the criminals and drug dealers." Always like touched on like things that normal people did, and he went where normal people went, and he said stuff that normal people were saying, and like a lot of people look at Tupac as being like a big mouth, but a lot of black people got big mouths though. If you look at a lot of celebrities, that rise to the top and they come off as arrogant because they got a big ass mouth. They talk a lot of shit. That's just the culture. And one thing that people forget is they've been talking like this before they even got fame. So before they was even rich, they was still the same way. Just crazy, crazy. My mom is like that. I got a picture of her on the refrigerator. She is crazy. She just talk a lot of shit. Was it revolution? He was going to be great. Yeah, that's crazy. He could have. He could have. He just needed more education. Just like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a big mouth kid, and as he got educated, he ended up being this great, magnificent leader. That people can use as an example. And one thing that bugs me out is like this protest, like this Kaepernick thing. Kaepernick can do whatever he makes people uncomfortable, and that's what Muhammad Ali did. And it's not until the future comes and then you look back like, oh, this man sacrificed a lot, and he still got more to do. He still got a lot more to do. But the beginning is always ugly. If he had more time, he would probably be running for president. Well, a president in America got to be perfect, and if he's black, Obama proved that shit. The Tupac was flawed, full of flaws, but willing to admit it and learn. Obama, you couldn't find one flaw in that nigga. They was like, oh, he smoked a cigarette. We got something on him. Just like James Brown, breaking the mold. James Brown, I seen that movie, James Brown. No, that was, yeah, James Brown. That dude was an entrepreneur. One thing I didn't like about him from that movie, he didn't pay his people. And like, black people kind of got that stereotype sometimes. Jews sometimes got that way, folks. I guess we all got it. Just different people don't like to pay. But besides that, he was like, nah, I ain't working for the man. I'm hiring my own band. I'm getting my own truck. I'm getting my own lights. I'm booking my own thing. Yeah, that was dope. Hey, but hey, it was good talking to everybody. I just got to get motivated. I appreciate all the feedback. Um, I feel like things is gonna come. Not only Bitcoin gonna do well this year, but everybody is gonna do well, and we're gonna get these ideas because it's all about what you gonna leave behind. Like I notice a lot of people leave tombstones, or they might get lucky and like get a street, or they might get a bridge. I like to leave behind something, you know. So at the end of the day, we got to work towards that. Hey, good talking with you too, Ray. Um, yeah, we'll be in touch. I got some ideas that I wanted to make videos on. I think another reason why I haven't been making videos is because this damn J's phone is dope and all, but the memory is small. So I ain't got no room to make no damn videos. I got like 1 minute of memory that I gotta keep deleting shit just to maintain that memory so my phone will act right. But I'm gonna get a new phone. I'm gonna get the new J phone. It should have double the memory, and we're gonna get back on this thing. It's gonna have a better camera too, I bet. All right, Brady. Hey, good looking out on the peace sign, saying goodbye, and whoever else hung in here. Of course, Corey just left. Rain, and then the homie, that guy, of course. Hey, I think that's it. 7:30. Good talking with y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.